Okay, we are good to go. Hi, my name is Latricia Renee. I will be sketching today. I have not gone live in a hot minute, so let me know if everything is working okay. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Let me know if the visuals are okay. I think we're good. So right now I am working on what I'm going to be calling Moonlight Daisy. As you can see, I've already kind of started it and I've started inking it. But I wanted to add some more daisies here on the bottom, so I'm going to be sketching in some of those. I don't really have a reference. I suppose I can pull some up if I need to. But I'm going to start by winging it and see how I like that. Sketch. So make sure we're on the right layer. I don't know if I actually like the position of these. So what I'm going to do, so I think I'm just going to start with like one at a time, maybe. All right. So okay, nobody in the chat yet. I am streaming at kind of a weird hour, so I don't know if anybody's actually gonna come in and join me. I would like to. That's why I'm streaming, you know, kind of hang out. But no worries. I could potentially stream in the evening time. It's just that during the daytime works best for me. The kids at school, that's when I would get most of my drawing done anyway. So I just thought I'll hop online. I don't know how to do the front ones. I mean, I can do them up, right? So that they're kind of covering, but I don't want them to cover the centers. I want the centers to be visible. Kind of dome shaped. See, I think this one looks good. But this one I question. Maybe I do need reference. I don't know, it looks pretty good. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. So, fun fact, I just had my birthday just this last Saturday, and I went to gardens, Rock City Gardens. Yeah, Rock City Gardens. Gorgeous. Loved it. Had a blast. Kind of fairy gnome themed, and it was really beautiful. I'm a big fan of nature and gardens in general. I want to go like up now. I have one higher. Maybe have one up here too. And then one down here. How does that look? Oh, I don't want, yeah, I don't want it in the circle though. So maybe what I'll do is put it here. Maybe this is too big. Maybe I'll make it smaller. I'll leave it. I'll keep the circle up though, so I don't. But maybe this one. I'll focus more on this side, so it's like got a little bit of a different angle. Like that. get real close up to my screen when I'm drawing. That's a bad habit. Same with like paper or whatever. I like to get like inches close. I need to stop. But of course, when you get really into it, you're not paying attention to what you're doing. So, anyway. Does this look right? I keep going and see how it looks when I got all the petals in. I don't like that one there. Or like that. And I'm probably mumbling as well as another bad habit I have. So if I need to speak up, also let me know. I'll try my best to project more and not mumble, but I will forget. But yeah, had my birthday. It was really great. The kidling and my sister baked me a cake. It was blackout cake, which they stopped making at the Cheesecake Factory for some reason. Don't know why. Cheesecake Factory still has a good chocolate cake, but they stopped doing the blackout cake, which is like my favorite. So that was a very special treat. And yeah, all around, very special day. Very happy. This is kind of awkward to not have anybody here. Before when I was streaming, I was doing tarot streams on another channel, and I thought it would be like this. I thought there would be nobody, right? And I would have to just sit here and talk to myself until I built up an audience or what have you. And then so many people, because it's actually quite popular to have tarot live streams, I guess. There's a lot of people doing tarot in tarot live streams. So I didn't have to worry about it. But now, of course, then I was streaming in the evening time too, which probably helped. I don't know if I would have had as many people if I was streaming in the daytime. I'm going to do a littler one here. Get them stems going. I think I like the look of the one here on the right a little more. As far as the overall shape, but I like the number of petals on the left one, so I'm gonna try to I don't know. Oops. Too much of an angle. Maybe something like this. This is getting sloppy. That's okay. It'll look neater when I ink it. But I want to be able to tell what I'm supposed to be inking. So kind of like that. It's good. Not quite. Portions of some of the petals are a little off, but the idea is there, I think. Do I want a little flower underneath? Maybe if I... Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Maybe if I raise these up some. I can squeeze in a little flower. probably should have more of a gap between maybe if I lower this. Because drawing right to the edge isn't a good idea. And I never think about stuff like that. I never consider borders and like if it when it gets printed, like for example, I had a piece where I printed it like and the actual subject of the thing went right up to the edges so that when it went time to frame it and I was getting it professionally framed, it was like there was like less than a quarter of an inch between the edge of the subject and literally the edge of the paper. And the framer was like, yeah, I don't know if we can do this. They did it because they're a miracle worker. But I need to be more mindful about these kinds of things. And I should leave some room at the edge of the paper if this is going to be printed. This is about an 8 by 10, by the way. I was drawing it at about a 5 by 7, but I wanted it to have a little bit more squarish proportions, whereas the 5 by 7 was a little more vertical, rectangular. That's not making sense, but no, I think it's gonna be about there. I think are we just going with 3? I think we're just going with the 3. Because I want this circle to be empty because this piece is actually going to eventually be part of a project where I'm going to cut out the circle. So I want it both to be an 8 by 10 type of full picture, but then I also want it to be just the circle. So, and I don't want nothing to be down there because that looks dumb. Yeah. Don't know that I like the current composition of the flowers that I have there though. What if I lowered this one so that it's a little more steppy stone there. And then I did, I'm gonna cheat real quick and I'm just gonna see how another little one would look. Oh, that's not little. Not what I wanted. It's kind of crowded. It would have to be very little. I mean, it could be overlapping, but it would still look kind of crowded, wouldn't it? If I did something like this, and then I erased where the petals were. Yeah, it looks crowded. Okay, what if ignore the ones over on the side here? What if I say, what if I blew the flowers up a little bit, but it's not working. I still don't get more than 3, but... Oh! Hi, good morning! Did you just wake up or have you been up for a bit? Uh, uh, I'm fighting with these lower daisies. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, oh, you know what? Maybe I can bring the whole thing up a smidge. And that would give me more room to mess with them. I don't know. Something about them I don't like. Compositionally, I think. Maybe I just need to do the other side. Maybe that's it. Maybe I just need to do the other side and then it will look better. Yeah? Okay, so I'm thinking maybe one here. Right? A little smaller. And we'll start with that. And then we can do one here. Actually, maybe making them all smaller is a good idea. Because then I can fit, like, more. Or maybe that's what I want. is a little close. I'm going to move this over. Oop. I hate that sometimes you try to move it and it resizes it. You gotta like... Procreate is nice. It's a really good drawing app. It's really cheap. It's one cost. You don't have to do a subscription for it. It's a really great program. Sometimes it is fiddly. There are some things about it that are fiddly. But overall, I do really like it. Yeah, precision. And more like technical types of things, like very geometric things, are not its forte. It is much more of a painterly type program, I think. It expects you to be looser with stuff. But it's still good. I'm already so bored of drawing daisies. Yeah. Like, I'm definitely more of an organic shape person, but I like that clean shape, and I like circles and arches and things like that a lot. So yeah, I'm already sick of drawing daisies. Maybe it's better that there are fewer daisies. So I'm going to draw 2 more daisies. I'm going to draw this one up here in the foreground, like kind of close and big. And I'm going to draw a little one up here. Is that... Does that work? Oh, but you know what? Actually, I have to remember that I don't want to draw too close to the edge again. So I don't want it to be too big. I'm going to start with the top one. So when I'm done with this piece, which I don't think I'm going to ink these flowers because like I said, I'm getting really bored of these daisies and I think I'm going to save that for later. I'm going to work on another iteration of Sailor's Dream, which I don't know if you remember, Fee, Sailor's Dream, but it was basically Manatee as Mermaid. Yeah, see, these are too big. I need... This whole thing is not good. Not working. Start again. Yeah, I started the sketch the other day. So I got like a rough sketch that I'm going to, while I was fiddling with like mermaid shapes, because I wasn't sure. Like I knew I wanted to draw a mermaid, but I wasn't really sure compositionally how I wanted it to work. This isn't working. You know what? I'm going to have to take a break from this because I'm just getting frustrated of this. I'm going to have to switch to the other thing and come back to this. Okay. So these are my mermaid shapes I was doing. I really like this sort of triangle shape here at the top. That I was going for, but I don't want to work on that right now. So I'm going to work on this one. Oh, I don't need that. This girl right here. Copy paste. And then go to copy. And then we will do what do you think? 5 by 7 again? Because I like to work relatively small. It's kind of rectangular. Let's do 5 by 7. Paste. Blow it up. Yeah, I can change it later if I need to. You were right. is really faint for you guys. Here we go. So my big thing is I'm not sure about what to do with the arms and the hair. So we're gonna have to figure that out. Oh, I'm drawing on that layer. So I like the kind of slopey shoulders. It reminds me of Mom. She's got very much, it's just a round shape. Actually, my shoulders kind of do that too. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you think so. What are the vibes of this manatee mermaid? Vibes? I don't know. Round? I was going more for shapes than anything. So like, is she playful, luxuriating, angry? You know something? I think that might be something I need to work on more, is that I am not one of those people that's like, when I draw a picture, it's like, this is a character with a background and this is their story and this is what they're going through at the moment, or this is what they're feeling, or whatever, what have you. I don't do that generally. I'm usually just, I want to draw a pretty picture, which sounds kind of shallow. But let's see. It's Manatee Mermaid. It's called Sailor's Dream. I would think of her as sort of a plus size mermaid, like Jessica Rabbit, if that makes sense. Is the kind, I guess, is the kind of vibes I get from her. Yeah, sultry. So I guess I want her to have a kind of pose to reflect that, but not, I don't want it to be too sexy. She's got this kind of leaning forward pose, you can tell, like the kind of like dipped over, because not necessarily because it's sexy, but because like if you look at like pictures of manatees, they do that. They look like that. So maybe, actually, maybe something like where she's like leaning forward. I was actually thinking something like maybe like leaning forward with their hands down like that. I mean, this is kind of rough and the proportions are bad, but you know what I mean? Hands here. Does that make sense? Is that boring? Maybe if they weren't so even, maybe if it was more like she was feeling herself, you know what I mean? Like, one was down here and one was up here. And then her shoulders could be like off. Is that better? Yeah, definitely the hair should have some movement. You like that? Okay. Well, I was going for, since I mentioned Jessica Rabbit, I was going for that kind of over the one eye thing. And then here, this is a mess. Let me, why aren't you, what happened here? What's going on? It's like not responding now. There it goes. Okay. Let me crank out some quick things here. And then lower the opacity a bit. Gotta make a new layer. Aw, thank you. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Let's see. I should be like chatting about stuff. I don't know what to chat about. I came up with a list. Oh, also I'm like way off screen. I came up with a list of things to chat about, and I haven't like looked at it. I've just been narrating what I'm doing. I don't know if that's good or not. You're right. You're right. I do wish. Is that really annoying, by the way? There's people doing yard work out there. Is that coming through real bad? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're outside. Because I'm inside too, but it's like right outside the window. And it's quite loud. Okay. Well, at least it's not that bad. Um, I do wish that. I mean, during the day is the best time for me to stream because, like, kids at school, this is when I would be drawing anyway. Like, it just makes sense for me to hop on. But obviously, it's not when people would be watching. I could go over to Twitch and I might get more people in the chat. But I feel like streaming on YouTube is simpler than Twitch. I don't know. I might give it a shot. The head is kind of big, right? I need to shrink the head. Yeah? That is true. Manatees have big heads. But at the same time, like, I want it to look intentional. I don't want it people to be like, I don't know how to draw because the head is too big. You know? I need it to look like it's intentional. I'm going to have to mirror it because this tail is looking wonky. Alright, let me canvas, horizontal. Yeah, that needs to be out more. Like that. That needs to be like that. Actually, maybe the head size isn't too bad. Maybe. This is just. Oh, all right. Yeah. Yeah. For shortening and all. Alright, the under sketch is starting to bug me now. Okay. How does that look? Now the hand. 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 should the fingers be doing? This arm is clearly longer than this arm, right? Ah! Mom's here! Hello! Drop my pencil. I am on YouTube. I know. First time in a long time. I'm wanting to do some art more often, and I wanted okay. So it's been a while, last couple of weeks. I've been wanting to do some art, and I felt like I didn't have enough like structure and accountability and stuff in order to actually get it done. So I thought, you know what? I'm doing a stream schedule. So I'm going to hop on. I'm going to stream sketching. So that way I know for sure that from this time to this time I will be sketching. It might be slow because I will be talking and stuff, but it's during the daytime, so like not many people are on anyway, so I am sketching. Doesn't look right. That looks... Oh, that does look right. You know what? I want this out more. I want it to be emphasized more. Does that look ridiculous? Does it? I don't know. No, now I feel like I've lost it. I don't know. What am I drawing? It's a mermaid. It is a manatee mermaid. And the piece is called Sailor's Dream. It is because, you know, the theory is that mermaids were inspired by sailors mistaking manatees for Mermaids? I don't know. So it's a manatee mermaid. Ah, Barbara. Yes. Barbara, manatee, manatee, manatee. There's just something about this hip I don't like. Okay. Maybe I'm just too close to it. Maybe. Where's her tummy? It's in there. I just don't have a line for it. Let's see. It would be like, oh, thank you. You can't see it on camera too well, or maybe you can. Mine's small, but there's only a little bit of glue left on it, and the glue looks ugly, but the actual scar / incision itself looks here. Let me pull up the, oh, that looks ugly and that just does not help. Okay, let me do it. So the tummy's like, because the arm, I don't want it to tangent with the arm. Well, I mean, I guess the arm could kind of cover part of it. So maybe if I just do like that for the tummy. Tummy under the boobs. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, because she's doing, using myself for reference here. Okay, because she's pulling one of these, right? So yeah, it's still quite a bit under there. You like it? Okay. She's kind of small. I'm gonna make her bigger. Well, wait, I need room for hair. Well, let's figure out what we're doing with the hair first. Because we might go big. I need to actually draw the head because I'm confused. Here we go. So I could do like one of those, like I was just doing it with the Moonlight, but like kind of like it goes to one side and then it comes to the other and back again kind of thing. Oh, you know what is going to be important? Because I plan on cutting this out into a shape. So I need this shape. And paper. Does it? It's a little jaggedy, but it'll work. Okay, so if I lay this over top, oops, I didn't do that. Sorry, yeah. Oh, let me show you my wall real quick. Ta-da! You can't see it real well, probably, but I gotta mix a little bit of my art, well, mostly other people's art. That's good. So here's the problem. I was thinking about actually, hold on. Don't look at all of my stuff right now. I need to find a shape. There we go. This is what I was looking for. Okay, so the idea is eventually she will be an oval. So, however her hair is gonna have to fit inside the oval. Is the oval crooked or is she crooked? Because something's not lining up quite right. Right? I feel like something is off. When you say left, do you mean our left or her left? I'm assuming you mean our left. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Well, I'm not sure what you mean with the hair. So if like I see that what you're talking about as far as this side is the side that's like um the shoulders lower and the hip is higher, and then this one the opposite. But do you mean that the hair should be going like this way, or the hair should, and then also like that? It should be like that? Okay. Switch to pink here to do the hair. Okay, so I don't like that. I'm trying something. It wasn't working. Aw, thank you, Mom. And then more visual weight on the bottom right as well. Okay. Not really sure. Okay. Maybe if I just... Something like that. Oh yeah. Did I show you my haircut, Mom? I don't remember if I did. But yeah, I love it. I love my hair short. I feel like long hair, on me at least, like it just weighs me down too much. Thank you. I did that on a separate layer. Okay. You know what? I feel like the shoulders are a little too far back. Maybe. I don't like, maybe it's just the neck thing that I don't like. Maybe I'll get rid of the neck. Oops. Boom. Okay. Shall I try to do a face? I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. I should probably pull up a reference. Not a smile. I don't like that. I'm not real confident with eyes, man. I'm not. Okay, so basic eye shape. Basic eye shape. And then what? Like, let me go a little rounder in the front. And then let's throw in some lashes. I don't normally do lashes. I don't like doing lashes because I'm bad at it. Moving in with... I hate the little heart thing on there because it like covers the words. Moving in with Sylvia and Lexi. Oh. Lashes are hard. I don't usually do lashes. Oh, on the heart? Yeah. I wish they would put it somewhere else. Because it covers up whatever people are saying. Yeah, or make it hideable. How's that look? Does I need to be bigger? Or is that a good size? You know, she looks sort of curious. Yeah, kind of. She's a little sexy, but it's like incidental. You know what? I think. Here we go. Yeah. That's what's bugging me. Okay. Yeah, I can give you some art. In fact, I just found a bunch of my prints from that one time I tried to do a I'm blanking. Artist alley at a con. So I need to fix this chin. Okay. Yeah, that's not a problem. You can absolutely have some of my art. Okay, sorry. I don't mean to make the thumbs that big. I was just trying to get the shape down because I was like, how do thumbs work again? Yay. Weird little flesh worms. Yeah, fingers are weird and ugly and difficult to draw. And that's way too long. Feet are easier in your opinion? No, I don't do feet. Yeah, with socks, okay. With socks, yes. But for the longest time, I went to the Amy Brown School of Drawing Feet, which is, yeah. There you go. Fairy feet. And they have, you can add a little, the ball of the foot, but they're pointy. Yeah, fairy feet. There's no toes, they just point. Do you guys hear Percy in the background? He is begging me to come out and watch him eat. Oh. It doesn't matter if you sit out there. If I don't go, he will continue to be like, he'll just sit out my door and meow. He has designated me right now the food watcher, and therefore it must be me. maybe he would do it for Eric. But those the hands look okay? I mean, they're kind of small, maybe. I told you he won't do it. All right. It is about time for my stream to end. I was only going to go from 10 to 12. Because I need to eat lunch and stuff. And do laundry and other things. Oh, Mom, you should see the other thing that I was working on real quick. This. Oh, it's 12 o'clock here. Thank you. You convinced him? Huzzah. Well, I'm coming down anyway, so. Alright, thank you guys for watching me. I'll see you later, Mama. Love you too. Okay, bye-bye.